Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Currently at the main tower in Frankfurt, Germany, where you can get some stunning views over the city. So I thought I'd start this video just by coming to the top of the main tower and showing you some of the views you can get over the city. Highly recommended, well worth a visit. So whenever you're in Frankfurt, come and pay the main tower a visit. It's a nice, sunny, bright August summer's day today, so the views are very clear. So I thought I'd just pay a visit as at the start of this video, just to show you some of the views you can get over from the main tower here in Frankfurt. Situated right next to the river, known as the River Main, hence the name the main tower. But if you're ever in Frankfurt, by all means come and pay a visit. It's only about £7 or £8 to enter, about €9, so it's very cheap, and the views you can get from the main tower are really stunning, so I would highly recommend it. First stop on my tour of Frankfurt. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is one of Frankfurt's main shopping districts. Honestly, it is a hub dedicated to consumerism. There are so many shops down this part of Frankfurt, and if you like your shopping and if you like your retail therapy, this is definitely the part of Frankfurt for you. I'll put the name on the title to this scene, and also if I pan back round this way, this is one of the main streets in this part of the town, but you have so many main streets that pan off this main shopping district here in Frankfurt. So if you like shopping, come to this part of Frankfurt and I think you'll really enjoy it. Yes, definitely a centre of consumerism right in the heart of downtown Frankfurt. So a lot of it is actually blocked off from my view. But let's take a bit of a walk around the square just to have a look at some of the architecture that we can actually see from this angle. Old Town Square was actually destroyed during the war, and they rebuilt it again after the Second World War. But a lot of these buildings are very accurate replicas of what it would have been before it was destroyed during the Second World War. Let's go around and take a closer look at Old Town Square. Some of the buildings you can actually see today from Old Town Square. As I said, a lot of the square was rebuilt after the Second World War, and some of the buildings are actually very accurate replicas. But come and have a look at Old Town Square when you're in Frankfurt. Lots of bars here in this part of town, very lively atmosphere and well worth a visit. You could probably hear some of the music in the background, but Old Town Square is well worth a visit if you're going to come to Frankfurt. This is Hauptbahnhof, or Frankfurt's main central train station, and is actually one of the largest train terminals in Europe. And if I pan round to the street that's directly opposite Hauptbahnhof, or Frankfurt Central train station, this street down here is one of the main Kaiser Street, it's called, or Kaiserstraße as it's pronounced in German, is another one of Frankfurt's main shopping streets, and is lined with the bars and restaurants and some very upmarket clothes shops. So it's a very busy and bustling shopping street, Kaiserstraße, so that's also worth a visit. So I'm going to pan back round to Hauptbahnhof. As I said, one of the largest train terminals in Europe, and a very busy shopping district is surrounding Hauptbahnhof in Frankfurt, so it's well worth a visit, highly recommended. I'm now at the River Main in Frankfurt. The River Main is spelt M-A-I-N-E, but it's actually pronounced the River Main in German. And this is another really nice part of Frankfurt. You can take walks along the riverbank, which is quite nice. And this iron bridge is quite popular in Frankfurt and connects downtown Frankfurt to the district of Sachsenhausen here in Frankfurt. So that's which is another district that's well worth a visit. But I just thought I'd do another shot of the River Main here in Frankfurt. Nice sunny day today, and you can take nice strolls along the riverbank One thing I've always enjoyed doing is discovering locations of different cities I've been to completely by accident, and this location is no different. This location is such a nice area and such a nice part of Frankfurt. This location is known as the Gallows. Again, I'll put the spelling to it in the title to this scene. But I found this place completely by accident. It's a very large green space, I believe is the modern popular term. A green space or a park area. Very nice. As I said, I completely discovered this place completely by accident. Found it very nice. So come and pay this location a visit if you're in Frankfurt. The transport links and connections around the city are very good, and the nearest metro station to this location is Willy Brandt-Platz. So that's the metro station which is closest here. So yes, come and pay this location a visit whenever you're in town. It's a very nice location, surrounded by skyscrapers, very modern, but it's a very nice green space. Come and pay a visit whenever you're in Frankfurt. So the very ornate building in front of me is the Opera House. The original Opera House was built in 1880 but destroyed during the war and was reconstructed and completed in 1981. It has a very ornate fountain in front of it, which is the square's centerpiece. And if I just pan round, the surroundings here are very nice as well. So the Frankfurt Opera House and its surroundings are very nice, especially during the summer. So yes, come and pay the Opera House a visit when you're in Frankfurt. As I said, was reconstructed after the war and completed in 1981. But yes, come and visit the Opera House in Frankfurt a visit when you're here. Again, I'll put the title to this scene in the video. So here we are outside the Städel Museum in Frankfurt. This is Frankfurt's main fine art museum, displaying works from famous artists from hundreds of years in history. So this is the main museum and art gallery. There are so many art galleries to see and museums in Frankfurt, but this is the main one. So if you into your art and you fancy a bit of culture, the Städel Museum in Frankfurt is the place to visit. And if I just pan my camera around behind me again, it's right on the banks of the River Main, which I've also covered earlier in this video. So it's quite easy to find, and you get to walk along the river, or again you can take a public transport connection. So this is the Städel Museum in Frankfurt. Currently inside the Städel Museum and Art Gallery in Frankfurt holds a vast collection, including the great masters and other artists such as Matisse. So come and pay a visit to the Städel Museum in Frankfurt. Like I said, a vast collection and well worth your time when you're visiting Frankfurt. This is the centre of Frankfurt's banking district. It covers quite a large area and is full of large skyscrapers and wide avenues. So if you want to come and visit Frankfurt's banking centre, then this is the place to be. Again, I'll put the name of the title to this part of town in this scene. But it covers quite a large area, full of skyscrapers, and this is the park that I mentioned earlier, and the Opera House that I mentioned earlier. The square in front of the Opera House forms one of the squares in the centre of the banking district. So come and pay a visit to the banking district if you're a fan of architecture and tall skyscrapers. Frankfurt's main banking district. For the last part of my video, I thought I'd cover Goetheplatz and Goethestraße. This is Goetheplatz. It's a very nice square, and all the shops around here are quite high-end, quite expensive luxury stores, which leads me quite nicely onto Goethestraße, which is this street here. Down here you can shop in stores such as Louis Vuitton, there's Gucci, Versace is located down here. So if you like your high-end luxury goods, then Goetheplatz is the place for you. This is the end of this video, but my time in Frankfurt has been excellent. The weather's been very good. It's another nice sunny day today. So this is a final shot of Goetheplatz. Frankfurt is highly recommended. Transport is very good. Transport links, as I mentioned before, you get some very nice high-end and classy restaurants, but also some reasonably priced ones as well. So come and pay a visit to Frankfurt when you can. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, and thank you for watching. Hold on everyone, just for a few moments please. This is actually going to be my last scene. You remember earlier on in the video we came to Old Town Square, but there was an event on, so Old Town Square was actually blocked off. That event is now finished, so Old Town Square has now actually been cleared, so we can now actually get a good clear view of Old Town Square. So we can get a good clear view of the architecture and the buildings surrounding the square. It's a nice bright sunny day today, so we can get a good view. The Old Town Square is now completely clear, so we can get a good view. It's a nice early bright sunny day today. Frankfurt is still waking up, so it's still quite quiet. I had to come this early in the morning because my flight back to London is later on this afternoon. But Old Town Square is full of cafes. There's some nice cafes and bars just here. Down this alleyway, just in front of me, just here, there's some also very swanky and upmarket bars and restaurants you can eat at. This is one of the churches in Old Town Square, and if I pan over to my right, just here, that is the town hall. And down in the far corner there, I had a really nice meal at one of the restaurants just down there in the far corner. It's a really nice restaurant, had a very nice meal there. But yes, Old Town Square is now clear, and we can get a good shot of Old Town Square. So again, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to my channel, and thank you for watching. Final scene, final destination here in Frankfurt before I fly back to London. Old Town Square in the heart of Frankfurt.